Did you ever listen to a piece of music and wanted to replay the melody you just heard? I did quite a lot, but never had a structured way to do it. It was either randomly playing notes and finding out which are the right ones, or just giving up because it was too hard. It turns out the right way to do it is called ear training, and there's multiple ways to get there. I'll explain the one that worked the best for me. So I started off by watching quite a lot of YouTube videos on this topic, but nothing really worked. Some of the videos were about absolute ear training, which means that when you hear a note you can identify it without any context, the scale for example. Others used famous music to teach relative ear training. Relative means that you identify a note by having the scale as a reference. Even though these approaches can and did work for some people, it wasn't really the one for me. After some research I found a very simple and effective way. It's the approach described by Alain Benbassat. Let's check it out. So, what Alain Benbassat describes is that you can find out any note in a given scale by resolving to the nearest tonic. If you don't know what a tonic or a scale is, check out the video I'll link in the description. For example, if we were in the C major scale and we heard an F, we would find out it's an F by humming F down to the tonic, which is C. So let's play the C major scale and then the F, which is the subdominant. And now let's resolve it down to the tonic of C major, which is C. As this approach always resolves to the nearest tonic, if you're playing an A, you wouldn't resolve down but resolve up. This is because otherwise you'd have to play 4 resolving tones to get to the tonic. If you do this a lot of times, you start to notice how tones sound in the context of the scale, and slowly but surely you don't need to resolve to the tonic anymore, because you know the sound of a dominant or a subdominant or a mediant, for example. I hope you get the idea of how the method works. If you want to read more on it, check out the links in the description. Want to exercise further? If you have an iPhone or Android, there's a great app called Functional Ear Trainer, which has a lot of different exercises. I also uploaded a training set to SoundCloud for you to play and train whenever you want. They are good for an introduction, but to get better I'd recommend using the app. That's it for now. I hope that this topic was helpful for you and have fun transcribing your favorite melodies.